Hello everyone, I'm roopert83. We're going to play some Super Mario All-Stars all for 100%. So I'm doing the 100% categories or the equivalents for each of the games. I'm going to do these in chronological order, so we'll start with SMB1, go through Lost Levels 2 and then 3. So we'll do a reset here and we'll get started. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. And we'll start with SMB1. I am playing on the Japanese version of All-Stars. It's most of the games are a little bit faster for a couple of reasons for each game. So to do all four of the games, it's generally a little faster to use the Japanese version. And I'll try to think to go through each one of the games and kind of point out like what in particular is faster with each game rather. Thanks for the good luck. Ooh, it's a little close. A little close. And if you all have any questions about the run or any of the stuff that I'm doing, feel free to ask and I'll try to answer any questions that are out there. Silly person. So what the main thing that's a little bit faster with SMB1 is in some of the levels you can actually grab the flagpole backwards, and that'll save a little bit of time. In a lot of levels you have to hit something like an item block to make it do that. But that's really the only difference in this version and the US and the European versions is the ability to grab the flagpole backwards on this one. 100%. So for each game, so for SMB1, it's all 32 levels. For Lost Levels, it's all 52. So go all the way through D4 on that. For SMB2, it's all the levels, and SMB3, it's the 100% category. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with what SMB3 100% is, it's basically any of the numbered levels, castles, fortresses, hammer bros, plant levels, hand levels, all that. You have to play all that stuff. You don't have to do stuff like the mushroom houses and the card game system. So basically, everything but that. And I did not split at the end of World 1. Nice. I did a little trick here. It's called the duck swim. So when you're Big Mario, this works in the NES version too. Is if you're holding down when you touch the floor and you swim up, you'll have a smaller hitbox. So I can kind of squeeze through the fish and the bloopers a little more easily. The downside to that is I can't shoot fireballs. So it's kind of give up one thing for another. But I'm a little more comfortable with doing that rather than trying to shoot the fish, because I'm not great at shooting the fish. So I'll just do it that way. And Stair Boss has appeared already. And 2, 3, this one's pretty straightforward. Usually we're going to see if we can snipe a few fish here. If I can get a decent lineup to do it. I could have gone for that one, but I didn't want to get close to the bridge. But we'll have another chance on 7-3. Oh, he jumped on me. Sometimes that Bowser's a little tricky, and he'll like jump over your last fireball, and you can easily run into him. But thankfully, that didn't happen this time. Oh, I made the wrong jump. All right. So I had to hold off there just a little bit. So in this game, you get fireworks when you touch the flagpole. The timer has to be a 1, 3, or a 6 for the last digit, and you get respectively that many fireworks. Getting a 1 doesn't really matter. 3 is not too bad. It loses you a little bit of time, but you definitely don't want 6. So you're better off for 3 and 6 of just waiting for the timer to go down an extra in-game second rather than taking it up at a 3 or a 6. And there, actually, if you shoot the fireball against the flagpole at just the right time, you can actually cancel the sound of going down the flagpole, which I kind of did there, which just really serves no benefit other than it's kind of cool. But. And on to World 4. Oh, I missed the shot. Easiest level in the game. And I don't know how much of my webcam is actually on the restream on SpeedGaming, but my dog is here to say hi. Hi, Smokey. High five. High five. Ooh, whoops. Saw a head pop in there. Yeah. He's going back to the corner now. So I'm doing a little slide animation here, and that's actually pretty easy to do. So if you're Fires Mario, and anytime you like start a level or come up out of a pipe, if you hold both the jump and the run button, he'll kind of jump straight up in the air, and you'll get a couple of seconds of him just kind of sliding across the ground. That's actually kind of a fun little trick to do. It is all the levels, indeed. Just the lost ones. Alright, 5-3, which is basically a repeat of 1-3, except that they included bullet bills now, which makes this level a little scary sometimes. Oh, like that. That's a little scary. So I do a little hesitation there, like where that item block is, because there's a consistent setup that you can do to get all those fire bars in the beginning to behave the same way. It obviously wastes a tiny bit of time, but it's nice to get a good consistent setup for that. And on to World 6. So this SMB one is probably the easiest out of the 4 games to get through. SMB or Lost Levels and SMB 2 are the most, I consider to be the most difficult. And 6-4 is a duplicate of 1-4, except they put more fire bars in it. There's kind of a consistent setup that I do here. I just wait right here, wait for this fire bar to clear, and then it gives you a good consistent pattern to run through here. That's another place where we can make it a little bit easier. Right, on to World 7. The one I dread the most is 7-2, generally. Because if I lose my power up in 7-2, I won't be able to get fire back for World 8. And that makes particularly A1 kind of annoying to have to put it down there. Okay. Makes it a little bit annoying to have to like stop and wait a little bit for the jumps over the pipes and stuff. Why the jump with the fire flower block? The one in 6-4. So you don't, hitting the block actually does nothing. Okay, yeah, hitting the block actually doesn't do anything. I just do it just to do it. Really what goes into it is just the small waiting period that you gotta do. Ooh, that's a little close. So I did the duck swim I was talking about earlier. That's why I didn't get hit there. Is you can still get hit, but like the upper half of your body doesn't have a hitbox when you're doing this little trick. So that makes some stuff easier. And we're gonna wait for him to go by. But yeah, like I said, it's nice to have the smaller hitbox, but you can't shoot fireballs unless you touch the ground again. So. Does All Stars SNB1 follow the same frame rules as... it still operates on the frame rule system, but I think the patterns aren't exactly the same just because of the extra like fade-ins and transitions and stuff like that they put into the All Stars version. But it still does work on the frame rule system, so it's pretty similar to the original. One of the 2 maze levels. Well, I guess technically 3 maze levels if you count 8 for. It is nice that you put the little ding to let you know if you went the right path in this version. So 1 more world left to go for SNB1, and then we'll move on to Lost Levels. All right. Then couch cushions, maybe. Wait here. Don't have to wait there, but it's a little safer. This level is way easier when you got fire flower. It is so much easier when you have that. I'm gonna brush against this block intentionally so that it delays my timer enough so that I don't get fireworks. And we'll go on to 8-4. So that goes well. Well, I tried to do a wall jump there and I missed the jump. Fun to go for it though. Alright, we're gonna do the little duck swim in here. Alright. Got a 2011. It's actually a pretty solid run for SMB1. And on the lost levels. And I used Luigi. And I did a wall jump for the heck of it. I used Luigi in this game just because that's the character I've played with the most. I haven't spent a lot of time playing as Mario. Luigi's got some advantages and some disadvantages. He does have different physics from Mario, for those who aren't aware of that. He jumps higher, but he also slides further. So using him on this game is, if you have to like turn around and slow down and stuff like that, it's kind of like ice physics the whole time. So it takes some getting used to, but the higher jump is definitely nice in some situations. And you won't see me pick up many power-ups with him. I'll stay small for most of this run. And the reason for that is having big Luigi, because of his jump mechanics and slide mechanics, is actually pretty difficult. If you're really good with it, it's technically faster to use fire. But I haven't got to the point yet of being super proficient with it, so I end up losing more time than I would say because I keep losing the power up. So most people that I know that run Luigi in this game don't like big fire strats either, for pretty much the same reason that I stated and stuff. So most people that actually run Luigi in this game prefer to run small, but then you also have the risk of, if you take a hit, you're dead. So. Oh, missed the axe. There we go. So this one goes all the way through D4, so we play 8-4, and then World 9, and then the later worlds, which is A, B, C, and D. As far as the faster than the time difference between this and the US version, it's only about 1.3 seconds, and the only difference is the little ending screen when you beat 8-4. From that point, from when you go from the little ending screen to start World 9, that cutscene will let you continue like 1.3 seconds faster than the US version. So that's really the only difference as far as time goes with this version of Lost Levels. Mario is technically faster, or like in as far as if you look at the leaderboards and stuff, Mario is technically faster, but I've never used Mario a whole lot, so it would be not pretty if I actually decide to run Mario with this currently. Someday I'll probably put some work on using Mario for this run, but not now. Also, you'll see that I intentionally jump backwards into the flagpole on this game. And the reason I do that is so that it can potentially save a little bit of time, so that Luigi doesn't have to like swap sides on the flagpole, because he'll already be on the right side of it. So for some levels, that'll save a little bit of time. So that's why I intentionally do that. Oh, I didn't want to bounce on both of them. But okay. All right, into World 2. I did not split at the end of World 1 or 2. Wait. I didn't split at the end of World 1 or 2. Whoops. I'll have to fix that. So this is the first water level. All three of the water levels in this game are awful. I may hate this one the most, but it kind of depends on what fish patterns I get. Oh, oh man, I got lucky. I'll admit it. I got lucky. Can't see the splits, but the colors change. The colors aren't accurate. Gotta get easy gold split at the wrong time. Yeah. That'll do it. Out of SMB 2, for me, I think SMB 2 is the most interesting of the 4 runs. Just because that one, like, even though it's not a long run, it's like the second shortest. It's got so many tricks and stuff that you have to do in that game, like in a short time span. That one, I think that one's one of the more interesting ones. I've got like a few clips I try to do and some star kills on Birdo and things like that. So. It's also pretty difficult to play at the higher levels for that game, but it's still pretty fun. At the beginning of this level, I'm going to do a very quick left to right when I run off the stairs, because Luigi's mechanics are a little different, or physics are a little different, rather. If you just run straight off without doing that little left to right, or you know, or just like taking your time down and stuff, you'll just run straight into the pit, where you don't have that problem with Mario, so it's kind of weird. Alright, here's a big... Oh no, my capture... my capture blinked. Ooh! Oh god, I'm probably dead. Okay. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I've been having some problems, something with my setup, and I don't know what the deal is, but my screen just blanks out occasionally. It's not the capture card. But that kind of threw me off there a little bit. Alright, there we go. So we're going to lose a little time there. I think that's my first death in this run. But yeah, having that screen flash kind of threw me off a little bit. Alright, we're going to try a super jump here. Like that. You're supposed... The way you're supposed to do it, there's 2 hidden coin blocks next to that big wall there, and you're supposed to climb up. But if you do that, it's a little faster. So, Junkyard Dave, thanks for the good luck. Oh, well. All right. All right. All right, this is a tricky level. Not so much this section, the next room here. So this is kind of a halfway of like just open prairie. All right, we got a decent pattern there. Sometimes that bullet bill will get in your way and kill you. So thankfully I got a nice pattern there. All right, World 6. right, second water level. There's request to put the hat on. Okay. You always liked in SMB one how there was insane water vortex at the bottom of the water levels. Yeah, so this one has it too. But they're unpredictable as in like where they are. Like it was pretty straightforward, like the like the pits and the water levels and stuff had them. But that's not exactly the case in this game, and I missed that jump. Come on, put it. All right. Oh, that's right. If I delay there, it screws up the fire bars. That's the whole muscle memory thing, because I'm used to going through this level in a certain way that I know what to expect, and was not ready for that. Close. But so was that death number 3? This is the trolliest game out of the 4. I would consider SMB 2 to be the most difficult, but this one is the most trolly. Ooh. And sometimes a fish, when you're trying to grab that star, sometimes a fish will come up and snipe you, which is rather annoying when that happens. And oh, I got fireworks. So with this game, it's a little different from SMB 1 with the fireworks. So in this game, if the last digit of your coin count and the last digit of your timer match when you grab the flagpole, we got fireworks. So if this is not the level I was thinking. If it's an even number, it's 6 fireworks, and if it's an odd number, it's 3. And as an added bonus, if your coin count is a multiple of 11, which double zero also counts for this scenario, it's a multiple of 11, and you have that same digit on your the last digit of your timer, you'll also get a 1-up when you touch the flagpole, along with the fireworks. think that should be good. I hope. I think it is. Yep. Okay. And on to 7-4. This is actually one of my problem levels within this game. This is a very long level, and it's pretty rough at the end of it too. And hopefully Bowser will be nice. Alright, Bowser, be nice. Ah, that is not a nice pattern. There we go. And on to World 8. Be nice. Thank you. So for this level, you have to actually hit this vine that I'm going to hit here in just a second. That's the only way to beat this level. Like, if you keep going, it just loops back around. So this is the way you have to beat the level. I get that question sometimes of why I did this, but yeah, this is the way you have to beat the level. Alright, time for 8-4. See if we can do this quick jump here. And I got it. This is Bruce. I was hoping he'd jump forward for me so I could just run under him, but let's see what Bowser's got. Come on, Bowser, be a bro. Alright, so we're done up to 8-4. Now we get to do World 9 and the later worlds. The jump with the pipes is hard. I'm assuming you're talking about the turnaround. Well, some of us call it the G room or whatever stuff, where you got to jump like down and around that pipe. That's a tough jump for sure. Nice. Nice. Hi, Smokey. What you doing, Pupper? Or you want me to get in the camera? Come here, get up. Up. I'll try to get you. Get up here for one level. Up. Come on, get up. I'm assuming you all can't see him, but maybe you can. I was trying to get him right up in front of the camera. Oh, quickly. Oh, God. Here's a big pupper. Y'all can see him. Hi, friend. Good boy. Oh, now you want all the pets, don't you? What have I done? You want a bacon bite? Here, have a bacon. Come on. Good boy. Now go lay down. He thinks the stream has started for real now. Yeah. Now he's laying on the floor. Looks like he's disappointed. We'll give you some stuff later, Pupper. I hate this level. That section with the Bodaboos is so scary every time. A1 was so smooth you could have put it on a steak. Yeah. The good old steak sauce level. World B. And my come on capture. Or not, well, my console. Whatever. Oh. Come on, console. I didn't mean to. Ooh, okay. And this is the last water level. This one also sucked, just like the rest of them. Oh, come on. Sometimes there's a Koopa there guarding the pipe, and this time it was too cheap. B4C1. This level's not that bad. What's the name of the fish? They're cheeps. Gerald. What's up, Grim? Thanks for the good luck. And C3 is just like 7-3, except that they put like a 2 in it, which makes it even better, even better level than 7-3. So wanted to get some speed off that spring, so I didn't have to stop for this one, but I guess that's where we are. Ooh, hey, almost got me. Almost got me. I don't know if I should have gone for that. Nope. I was too far to the left. So where you're at on that springboard matters. That one. And I was too far to the left. I probably should have backed off. Well, I mean, hindsight. You're right. But, oh yeah, in the letter worlds, there are no checkpoints, mid-level checkpoints, so I've had to do the whole thing over. Okay, this one should be good. Ooh, that was close. All right, C4, which is very aptly named, because it blows up a lot of my runs. This one's like 7-4, except that they put some... The next couple of fire bars that you see here, they put some blocks so that you can't, like, hide in the corner, essentially. Which makes this a little more difficult. Like that right there, and the next one will have, like, one on each side. So you have to go through it, like, this way. Come on, jump. Thank you. I forgot to do the manipulation for that, but it worked out. So this is World D. This is the last world in the game. It's a little tricky. I'll get some more fireworks because I wasn't paying attention. Enjoy the show. D2 is... This level's actually not bad at all. This one's kind of like the calm before the storm. I guess so to speak for World D. Like, this one's not bad at all. It would help if my capture would... or my console would behave. So, like, yeah, where you're seeing me pausing the screen, that's because, well, both the capture and my display have, like, blanked out, and I can't see what's happening until it comes back. So, you know what? I never pick up fire for this, but we'll do it for the heck of it. Just because. Ooh. Whoop. Oh my god. And we'll get more fireworks. Just because. Apparently. Alright, this is the last level in the game. Then we'll move on to SMB2. I forgot the duck. Because I'm never like... I'm hardly ever big Luigi coming into this level, so... I forgot about having the duck there. No, why here? Don't do it here. All right, SMB2 time. So this one, you'll see attempts at tricks in this one. So the first one we're going to do in the next room is I'm going to try to clip through the floor. And if I do it, I get to skip like most of this outside section. And I got it. So you can just come down here and go in the door. That's a fun little trick. It's not the most difficult thing, but it's not, I wouldn't consider it easy either. All mushrooms? Not today. Maybe next time. Alright, so that's the first level, and that's the first trick. So you can clip through the floor on the inside as well. It's just I don't usually go for both of them. So for this level, we'll pick up Luigi, and we're going to do a fun little thing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and we're going to grab the key. And we're going to super jump up here. And we're going to take this key and kill Birdo with it, which is the fastest way to do this level. Yeah, that's an actual, all mushrooms, that's an actual category. I actually did a run of it a couple days ago. So this level has a trick as well. I'm going to try to clip through the floor on the inside section, and if I can do it, that allows me to not have to go all the way up to the top to pick up the key. And that saves like 30 seconds or so. This is actually a really difficult trick. Let's see if I get it. Oh, alright, we'll give it another shot. For those of you who have watched the NES speedruns of this game, that trick is actually pretty easy on that version, but it's actually really hard on this one. There we go. Alright, so if you'll notice I'm doing the pausing there. What that does is if you hit pause on the right, so normally what happens is when you kill a boss, everything everything kind of freezes and the little fanfare music plays. But if you hit pause at the right time, you can skip that whole freezing animation while the fanfare music plays, and you can immediately go on the door, which I actually got at that time. So depending on how quickly you do it, you can, per world, you can save like 3 to 5 seconds probably, if I had to estimate that. We're going to try for a star kill on Birdo. This is a very tight execution thing. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Oh, let's try anyway. Oh, I got it. Nice. Barely. I barely got it, but I did get it. Alright, so we are on this level. No real fancy tricks for this level, just mostly execution. Also, I will admit that it's more difficult for me to keep up with chat in this game just because I have such little downtime. But I'll try to keep up as best as I can. Big Toad. Oh. Who needs a key when you have screen transitions? How does the pause skip even work? You have to hit pause on the right frame. I'm assuming what it is you got to hit it on the frame of where it tries to activate the music in the cutscene. But yeah, it's basically hit it on the right frame. So basically, you just see us kind of spam it and hope that we get it. Oh, come on. Oh, that was okay. That was not what I was hoping for, but okay. Semi-casual SMB2 warpless in about 40 minutes. Speedrun still much faster. Yeah. And there are some differences between this version and the NES version. Like that fanfare skip that I was talking about just a second ago. That doesn't work in the NES version. It only works in the All-Stars version. A little trick I'm going to try to do here, I may or may not get it, is if I do this right. No, I didn't get it. If I enter the door before the screen scrolls all the way up, it'll actually put me a little bit in front of the door and drop me out of the ceiling, which is technically a little faster, I believe. But so I can't take intentional hit here, so I can't take the damage boost and stuff. But easy way to kill this boss as a backup is just charge jump and just throw it against the wall like that. I got the fanfare skip, but it took me forever. I guess about the characters in this game, the reason you see me use Toad a lot is because he's the fastest character for a lot of levels. Anytime that you're holding, I guess what you consider like a heavy object, like an enemy or a POW block or a mushroom block, he runs 20% faster, and he's the only character that does that. So that's why you'll see me use Toad a lot and pick up an item and run with it for most of the time, because he runs 20% faster. You know what? I'm going to use Toad for this level. Sometimes I use the Princess, but I'm just Toad this time. I'm a little more comfortable with the strat I use for him on this level. So we're going to do another trick here. And it's called a ladder, vine, chain, jump, whatever. So what I'm actually going to do... Missed it. You'll see this used in another place or two. So basically what it is when you move left or right to let go of a ladder or vine or chain or whatever, you have a small window of opportunity in which you can actually jump in midair, and that allows you to jump on top of walls. You just run across it like that. Come on, Birdo. So for all the characters except for Luigi, it's a 3-frame window that you have to do that jump. I just picked the wrong character. I was supposed to pick Mario for this. You know what? We're just gonna go with it, because I'm going to do a trick in this level. So for all the characters except Luigi, it's the 3-frame jump. With Luigi, it's either 7 or 8. So it's a lot easier to do stuff like that with Luigi. Yeah, I was supposed to pick Mario for this level. Not a big deal, but Mario's a little faster because he's got like the perfect jump height for this level. Luigi's kind of slow because he's so like fluttery. That's why you don't see him used much on this. I'm going to try to do this. Hopefully I don't soft lock the game, which can happen from this trick if I do it wrong. Hopefully not. But we're going for it anyway. Come on. Oh, well, dang it. There we go. So instead of going all the way up to the top, you can do that. Oops. However, if you do that trick and you don't get far enough down the ladder before the transition happens, what'll happen is you'll end up in the previous room and you'll be stuck in the ceiling. And like you can't move. You're like stuck in the ceiling. And even if you like do the kill code, when you respawn, you'll still be back in the ceiling. And you can't do anything. So that's a save and quit situation if you do that. I'd have to save and quit and do the whole world over again. Ideally, of what I was trying to go for there is if you get fast enough there with the star, you can actually just run into Mouser and kill him with the star. Unfortunately, I didn't make it there in time, but it's not an easy trick, but it's fun to pull it off. Yeah, no special tricks in World 4, or 4-1, that is. So, nothing really much there. This one, if I don't take damage, I'll take a damage boost toward the end and try to hurry up, get a star kill on Birdo. This one, and I just took damage. Hooray. Dang it. Alright, so no damage boost. Unless I take a death. Wait. We're gonna go with Luigi for this level. And if I do the setup correctly for this one, I can pretty easily kill the 4 little sparks here. If I can get them all to line up in one spot. Like that. On to World 5, so we'll have to use Luigi for the next couple of levels. Oh, so the trick I'm doing there, where like the fireballs and the eggs and stuff are passing through me. So when you're in the middle of the picking up animation, you're essentially invincible. So objects like that will pass through you if you're in the animation of picking up an object. So we kind of use that to our advantage to get kills a little faster. And sometimes it's easier to avoid fireballs and stuff that way too. So I'm going to try to do some vine jumps here and see if we can go through this section rather quickly. Sometimes it goes well and sometimes it does not. Let's see. That was decent. Not perfect, but decent. Oh, come on. Really? Alright. That one's like the worst Birdo in the game. Alright, so we're going to switch over to Toad for 5-3. There's a trick or two that you'll get to see in this one. Well, hopefully, anyway. Ooh. That wasn't the trick. That was not the trick. Yeah, we'll take the safety block here. Alright, here we're going to try to do the fast carpet glitch. And where I do that, and then I'll pick up, spawn another one, get on the original carpet and zoom. That is, ooh, that was a fireball. Give me a heart. Thank you. I will wait for that. Alright. Let's see if we can get a good boss kill here. That should be. And on to World 6. Right. So, 6-2. We're going to use Luigi. If this strat looks terrifying, it is. This is a terrifying strat. You're supposed to just ride the birds all the way across, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. Denim. I don't know exactly what your speed is with the fast carpet with Toad holding an item. It's pretty dang fast. We're going to try another trick here. It's called the potion jump. Basically, I just throw the potion against the wall and I try to jump on top of it so I can jump over the wall. And I got it. That avoids, keeps you from having to go like in the sand and slowly make your way through it to take that shortcut. Oh, come on, Birdo. Birdo being tricky. All right. I feel like I've got the fanfare skip on almost every boss today, which is pretty rare for me. I mean, I usually get it on a few, but not like all of them. So that's actually been kind of cool. All right, for this one, this is actually pretty easy. You just jump when he jumps. And you can just jump over that pillar. You can do a charge jump with the princess and jump over that as well. So that's actually kind of nice. No. All right, 7-2, which is the last level in this game. We're going to do a chain jump on this one and skip most of this level. Yeah. So we'll just go up here and run across, and the added benefit to this too is the birdo that has the key, you normally have to, you know, use the eggs and kill it. But when you do this trick of doing the chain jump, you just pick it up and go, which is also kind of nice, because that fight kind of sucks because of the moving platform. I didn't get the double hit, but that's fine. Alright, so it takes 6 vegetables to port here, and I just totally missed the first shot. Nice. That's 1. That's 2. 3. And I missed. That's a really hard one to hit, though. Is that 4? 5. And that's 6. All right, on to SMB 3. And I feel like I got the fanfare skip on like all of them, which is crazy. Well, maybe I missed 1. I'm not sure, but maybe I missed 1. Yep, it's six vegetables to take out Wart. So we're on to the last game, which is SMB 3, which is by far the longest of the other games. So for this game, for 100% on this game, you have to play all the numbered levels, the castles, the fortresses, the hand levels, the plant levels, the hammer bros, fire bros. Basically, anything on the overworld that's not the mushroom houses or the card games, essentially. You have to play all that stuff for this category. So now, I mean, you can go into the mushroom houses and card games if you want to, but they're not required for the 100% category. And for World 8, you have to play all 3 of the hand levels and whoops. Does the fanfare skip save much time with the fact that you have to pause? It saves, my estimate is it saves 3 to 5 seconds each time. So there's a couple of them where I started pausing like way too early, but for the ones that I got it pretty quickly, that definitely saves time. So it's usually worth it to go for it, or at least on the versions that give you the fast pause menu. So that's actually something that's different between the versions. So for the Japanese version, which I'm playing right now, there's 2 versions of it. There's a 1.0 and a 1.1. The 1.0 version, which is what I'm playing, has the fast pause menu where I can just sit there and just like spam it, like that you were seeing. But the 1.1 version has a slow pause menu in which you press pause and it waits like a second before it lets you dismiss it and stuff. So that's really not beneficial to go for it that much unless you hit it like the first try or so. And then for the other versions, the US version that has the 4 games on it, it's got the fast pause menu, but the all 5 version, which has SMW on it, that cartridge, it's got the slow pause menu. So it's kind of interesting on how those, I don't know why they made those menus different, but it's definitely different. So here we actually go and pick up the warp whistle, which we're not going to use. Well, I hope I don't use it. This is not the category to use that. But the reason we do that is because it's a lot faster to beat the level just by picking that up rather than going to the extra room and having to do the boom boom fight. So. Also, you'll notice that we don't keep the tail that much. It's slow. So you'll, except for levels and we actually need it, you'll see us get rid of it. So. Okay. About 9 beats at 120 beats per minute, so almost 5 seconds of music. I didn't actually know how long that was. I just made an estimate or did a wild guess at it, so that's like I was pretty close. So you know, what it is with the tail is when you jump, every time that you use the tail or like flap the tail, I guess however you want to swing the tail, whatever and stuff. When you're doing the whole flying through, every time you press your forward momentum slows down. Well, I mean it gets to a minimum speed, or maximum or whatever. But yeah, what it is, it slows you down a lot to use the tail if you're running at full speed and you're trying to fly. So unless there's a situation where we actually need to fly up and do something like on the fortress and stuff, it's really not. It loses a lot of time. All right, so here's the first of Koopa Kids. And World 1, the computer. Give me just 1 second here. All right. Here we're going to do a little safe P-speed strat where I just jump on that first dry bones. And we can get P-speed through here. I guess as far as the version differences on the All-Stars version between the Japanese and the US version is really the time difference is the cutscenes, like before and after the airship, because it's got the Japanese text. It goes away faster. That's really the only significant time difference between the two versions on this one. Oh no. I don't think I've ever done that. I thought I was going to get hit. I feel slightly clutch in that situation. Everybody's favorite level, the Angry Sun level. I'll do the pyramid level now. Alright, this level can be kind of tricky. I didn't get the duck that I wanted, but fine. Alrighty. Alright, so can't forget about these guys. It's supposed to get a walk-in today. It's been raining most of the day, actually. So unfortunately, no, not today, but hopefully tomorrow. I've taken the rest of the week off of work, so I should have plenty of time to do that. That's a weird pattern. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. World 2 is done. Get to move on to World 3, which I particularly hate. I hate World 3. Alright, so in 3-2, I'm going to go for a fairly difficult strat in which I try to actually get P-Speed. We'll see how that goes. This is a very trolly level. I got it. Alright. Well, I lost the P-Speed, but that's okay. I got it where it mattered. That's actually pretty decent. What are you dogs doing? What are you doing? Both of you just like got up. You want massive treats? I'm sure they do. Alright, so gonna P-wing this level. Oh, whoa. Whoops. And now we're gonna get rid of the tail. Not rid of that many things, that's too many things. Never knew the leaf was there on the flower. If you're talking about that Hammer Bro fight, so what it is you can get an item on the Hammer Bro fights if they're in specific spots on the overworld map when you find them. So that one in particular was in the right spot. What's up, Rick? Hope you're doing well. Oops. And here's another fan favorite. 3-8. This level. H. Get your lowercase h's out in the chat. For those of you familiar with the H jump. So at the end of 3-9, the platform that's like right after the music blocks that I jump over is shaped like a lowercase h. So they call it the H jump. All right, World 4, which is, a lot of people say this is their favorite world, the big giant land or whatever. I like this one. It's not my favorite, but I like this one. got the star anyway. So we intentionally try to avoid getting 3 of the same cards. Just because of the extra animation for the lives that we don't need to pick up. Hopefully I don't get another star. Which world is it? I can jump around? The boot, that's 5-3. Oh, I didn't get the duck there. Oh, come on. Oh, Mario. That's actually a really tough place to have to duck under there. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. Come on, capture. Please. Okay. Well, I gotta fix my capture card. My console screwed up again. Yay. Give me a second to fix that. Imagine losing time to hardware issues. There we go. All right. Only the capture not a game crash. Yeah, I had my game crash about a month ago. I was on PB pace in one of these categories, and my game crashed in World 6 of SME3, I think. So I was admittedly not super happy that day. My game did crash. I don't know why it crashed, but. But yeah, so yeah, I got to figure out what's going on. I don't know if it's something with my console or what. It's not the capture card, because the screen that I'm viewing the game feed on does not run through the capture card, and it flashes off too. So. Massive game gremlins indeed. New console time? I don't know. I wished I knew for sure where the problem is. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a power issue. I don't know if it's a capacitor issue. If it's the HD Retrovision cables that I have. I don't know which one it is just yet. Well, I do know that the SNES does put out a weird video signal that doesn't get along with some stuff, but I feel like that would, well, for one reason or another, it's been pretty rough here lately, and I've been using this setup for what, probably closer to 2 years now. So I don't know what's changed. So I don't think it's, I mean, the video signal may be part of it, but it's not the capture card, it's not the OSSC. I do know that, so I know that for a fact. It's not an issue with those, or like inherently anyway. Have I jiggled the cord? I have. I've taken the cord out, I've jiggled the cord, I've disconnected everything and reconnected it back up. I was doing a Link to the Past randomizer, the last one I did, my screen was like constantly flashing on and off anytime I was on Death Mountain, and it was just like I'd have to pause, wait a couple seconds so I could get half a second of screen before it went away again. I'm not sure where the issue is for sure. My first batch of HD Retrovision cables were actually bad, or they went bad, but I don't know if that's what the case with this is. So I don't know. I wished I did know, but I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting, I guess. Seen unstable sync with SNES to OSSC caused by the jitter, but not a black screen like that. It'll. Well, what it is if it does it enough, my capture card will get mad and it'll stop showing the video, which is what happened in that last instance. But I do know the OSSC, something's happening with the video signal getting to it, because anytime that it happens, it goes from green to red for a split second. I don't have this problem with my RGB modded NES, so it's not the OSSC like in itself. Shouldn't be. Do this one first, because I already. Oh boy! Somebody put a little extra grease on the stairs. Never mind, we're going to do 5.3 first. Okay. Okay. Maybe the cleanup crews had enough time to clean off the stairs here. There we go. Going right to left looks weird. It feels weird too. I'm glad they don't do it too much. Oh. Alrighty. What was I? That's something I was going to ask, and I forgot what it was now. I don't want that. You. Hoping to avoid a coin chip here. Oh, I guess the coin chips for the people who never knew how you get the coin chips. So you can only get the coin chips on worlds 1, 3, 5, and 6. And when you finish a level, your coin count has to be a multiple of 11, and the tens digit of your score has to be that same digit. So like if I had 11 coins for coin count and I had a 10 for the last 2 digits on the score, then you would get the coin chip as long as there's Hammer Brothers still left on the overworld. But that's how the coin chip works. Oh, well, I was supposed to keep P-Speed through. I missed my jump. I will not go for the Jesus clip. Will not do it. I mean, I could do it, but I'm not going for that. Sorry. The world when it got. This is the world when it got crazy. Yeah, ramped it up a bit for this one. All right, on to the airship for World 5. So we have 6, 7, and 8 left. I guess a question I can start asking now for people in the chat is for the Bowser kill, would you all rather see me take the hammer suit and kill him with the hammer suit, or fire kill him? I guess I'll get some opinions from the chat on what they would rather see for that. Frog suit. I'm trying to think if there's even a place I could even pick up the frog suit at this point. I would almost try to do that for the memes, but I don't think there's a place I can pick up one at this point. Unless I'm forgetting about one. Could do the pole thing. Sure, go for it. I'll make that easy. Of course, most of them I see seem to say the hammer, but sure, go ahead and do a pole. $10. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough time. Well, I'll pick up the hammer suit actually here pretty soon, but I can, if they vote the other way, I can just elect to not use it. So, yeah, but I'll be picking it up here in a few levels. I'll pick it up from the Mushroom House. So here we take intentional damage to run across this. And we try to do a star kill on Boom Boom. I'll take the safer. Wait for it here. 11-1 for the hammer suit. I guess I can look at it myself. 15-2. It is upside down on the NES version, but it's not on this one. But it looks like the hammer suit's winning quite a bit. So we're just going to go ahead and pick it up. And unless we, I mean, if it happens to go the other way, then I'll just not use it. But there's the hammer suit. This level, and hopefully I can get the super swim. I didn't get the P-speed. So if you actually run like into the water with P-speed, you'll get like a super swim where for a couple of seconds. It's a little close. You'll swim pretty fast, but came up just a little short. I actually take some damage here intentionally just so I can get through this last part of the level without too much of an issue. Well, that was more issue than I anticipated, but oh my god. I was just doing that to be... I didn't actually want to clip through that. I just jumped at it like I was wanting to do a clip. Just for the heck of it, I didn't think I was actually going to get that through there. That was scary. That was a little scary. Frog suit and world set. So I think, well, there's a couple of mushroom houses that have static item locations, like the hammer suit and like the one I just picked up. But a lot of them don't have static assignments for each treasure chest. So like if I went to them, I may or may not get that anyway. All right, so we need a tail for this one. And we're gonna fly under the level, which is... Oh, okay, I messed that up. So if you, that little, where I kind of went up into that tile a little bit, no, we're not gonna do that. I'd noped out of that. Like, if you make a small mistake in doing that, you can pretty easily die. That was intentional damage. I probably should have kept it for the next level, but either way. Oh, we're, hole is apparently tied up now. Okay. Capital H jump. Look at all these votes. People are getting serious about this poll, apparently. $147,000 points. See if we can get the useless clip here. Nope. Try it again. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, so get into the fun part of this game, and you all can guess in the chat how many tries for 7-1 to click through it. 1 is the ideal, but how many tries do you think it's going to take? And it looks like the Hammer Suit won 260 to 222. We got 1, 3, 5, 15, 1. 1's probably not gonna happen. Because I didn't get the setup, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Who knows? Here we go. 1, I jumped too late anyway. 2, too early. 3, too early. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anybody guess 8? No? Okay. Who's the closest? Phil with 5, it looks like. That damage is fine. I don't need to keep the fire. Alright, so we're gonna use the P-Wing on this one. I meant to keep one of those shells and take it with me. The reason for that is the single tile brick up here, I want to throw the shell at it instead of having to use my tail to break it and then run back, but do that. Alright, now this one, everybody's favorite level, the underwater auto-scroller. Can't think of a better level than this one. No question, this level's gonna kill you a bunch of times. Yeah, I still died at this level once in a while. Use a star for this one. Pick up our extra P-Wing. Alright, for this one, we're gonna P-Wing over it. This one, like 7-1, you can actually clip through the door. Pretty much the same way you do in 7-1, but unless you get the clip on the very first try, it's faster to just P-Wing it anyway. And it's way faster than actually playing the level. So, that one, I don't like 7-6 that much. That one's kind of an awful level. Alright, so now we're gonna do 7-7. We're gonna play 7-8. Or sorry, 7-9. We're gonna play 7-9 first and then come back and do 7-8. We're gonna try a clip here once or twice, and we'll see if we get it. Move on. Give it one more try. I didn't get it. Okay. Is there a clip in 7-7? Yeah. You can clip through the pipe in the very first room, like when you start the level. You can clip through it and finish the entire level. It's extremely difficult. It's an extremely difficult trick. Oh, I shorted that. Well, so much much for that. Okay. That's fine. Oh, don't. Whoops. Guess we'll try again. I have a few more deaths than I would have liked in this run today, but we're still doing still a decent run so far. Alright, so the World 7 Airship, this one takes like 2 minutes. Not really a lot going on, so I mean we only got one world left, but for a quick break this is a good level to do it. Since it's 2 minutes and nothing. Trimming Mario's nose hairs with fire. Why not? You jumped early. Okay. On to World 8, so we get to go to Auto Scroller Land, or like, what, half of it? So, you all voted the two, for me to use the hammer suit on Bowser, so I will use it for that. Assuming I don't use it, or don't lose it, rather. Do the hammer kill, and then we'll be done with all 4 hundo. get rangless? Or the boomerang? Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, one auto-scroller down. Now we get to play the boat level. So after this one, we'll be on to the hands levels. Since this is 100%, I do have to play all three of them, so there's not really much guessing to be done there, because I do have to play all three of them. Unless you want to guess on how many will actually automatically pull me in. It's not as fun, though. It's not as fun as actually being able to skip some of the hands. Auto-scrollers must be a speedrunner's worst level. So, I'd feel a little differently than some people do. Particularly with this game, the auto-scrollers are actually sometimes sort of a nice, like, break a little bit of downtime in the run. So it can be kind of nice for that. But some people feel differently about that. But sometimes it's nice to have like a little bit of downtime in the run. So. At least on this version, it looks like chocolate milk. Is what I think it kind of looked like anyway. Don't hit me. Come on. Alright, time for this level. This is probably about everyone used a P-Wing to beat this level. I know I did. I know I did when I was a kid. I mean, I guess I didn't always do it, but a lot of times I'd save a P-Wing for this level. Which, admittedly, this is actually a pretty tough level. Alright, done with the auto-scrollers, except for one more. This is a kind of tricky level, so let's see if we can make it through here. Oh, I didn't. So I was supposed to keep peace speed through the whole level, but I kind of like flipped into that block a little bit or something, so it killed the peace speed, but I didn't take a hit, so that's the more important part. Blind jump. Got him. All right, just 2 levels to go. One more auto scroller. See if we can get up top here. And now I'm just standing up top. We can just hang out for a minute. And there's another one. You can just stand up there and hang out for a moment on that as well. Nice little easy break. Alright, last level. We all voted on the hammer. So let's equip the hammer and finish the run. Hopefully with the hammer suit. Clip. Aw, it keeps the P-speed. Goodbye. Alrighty. 243.03. Not a bad run. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. The dogs are aware that I'm finished with my run. Come on, get up here. Come on. They want to see you. Well, here's Joey. If y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see Joey or not. Come here. Get closer. Hi, Joey. High five. Hi, Joey. Come here, Smokey. Come here. Come here. Oh. Now you should probably be able to see him, I think. Say hi, Smokey. I don't have the stream pulled up, so I can't tell where he is, if you can see him or not, but hopefully you can see Smokey. He's a good boy. Would you like to get down? Yeah. Alrighty, so that was Super Mario All-Stars all for 100%, so hopefully you all enjoyed. There is a category that's all 500%, which you play on the cartridge that has SMW included with it. That adds about another hour and a half on top of this run, so it turns into a 4-hour plus run. So, but anyway, I think that is going to be it for me. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. I feel like I've done this category or something. Well, one of these categories over the last few years for SSS. So I always wanted to run it here, and hopefully you all enjoyed. But I think I'm going to I believe that'll be the end for this on be the end for me on this one. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Take care and enjoy the next run that's coming up.